welcome back to my channel. This is Planning with Donna Smith-Wilson. Hope everybody is well today. And I think yesterday when I watched that video back, the last one I released, I think I asked everybody if they were well like 15 times. So I apologize. My mind is not where it needed to be. So moving on, today we have another spread in my classic vertical happy planner. This is for the week of June, the last week of June through the 30th and the first 3 days of July. And I'm using only the Pressed Florals sticker book. So I hope that you guys will hang around. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. It means so much to me. And thank you for all of my regulars for all of your continued support. So let's get started. All right. If you have not found me on my other social medias, those will be linked in the description box below, as well as my Buy Me a Coffee if you're interested in that, and my Patreon page. So here we go. Quick sneak peek. Yes, it's in your face. Let's move on. All right, here we are. Let's just see how this is going to go down, because it was something else yesterday. I was cutting flowers and trying to figure out how to put them on here, and I just basically just started laying them every which direction. So I'm going to start up here in this corner, and I'm going to start with the sticker placement of the box. Doesn't matter about the florals. I want the box to be straight, which is, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you will know I am suffering from what I call crookeditis. So if you're suffering from that too, my apologies. It can be quite real, and the struggle can be quite real. So I basically am just, I didn't really have a lot of rhyme and reason to this, to tell you the truth. I just was trying to bring out the colors of what I wanted brought out. That was pretty much it. So I love purple pretty much with every color under the rainbow. So with that being said, let's go ahead and put down this yellow box. And I'll push that down once that completely, I feel like, dries. So I had a much, much better day today. Thank you for the thoughts and kind words and well wishes. You know, I have some fabulous people in my planner community, and you guys know, you know how much it means to me. You know, that you're here, that you comment, that you support my channel. It does. It means a lot. If you weren't here, I wouldn't be either. So, let's see here. What are your plans for the weekend? Mine are, and I bring this up because I'm doing it's not a craft. I'm doing a project. I still have not finished, or started actually, on my backsplash in my kitchen. And, well, leave it alone, Donna. Just leave it alone. Put it on there. And I am doing let's see if I can salvage this. DIY. Yes, I am. And I'm using Dollar Tree wall tiles. Now, they're the ones that look like the antique tiles that people used to have on their ceilings in the old house. They're like a 12 by 12 square. And they are stunning. I watched a video on YouTube. Help me, Jesus. If I could put this sticker down straight today, it would be quite the miracle. Anyway, they did the same thing. Can I please get this straight? See? Some days just, you know, that's just, there we go. Thank you, Lord. Whew! I was getting ready to go into a straight up aneurysm. And the reason I put this purple box down is because I ripped the corner, as you can see, of that one. There. Line that up a little better, and I know that. But we're just going to mash it down and we're going to leave it, because if I keep on going, the whole page will disappear. So, anywho. But she said in this video she took the white ones that was like the subway tile. These are silver. But she said when she did her project that she went out and she spray painted them, okay? Well, they bubbled, which I would figure they would. Now, why did I put that right there? Because, you know, they're basically, well, one, they're cheap. And two, that's just not something you can't just paint right over top of some things. You have to, you know, put primer on them or whatever. So with that being said, she said what she wished she had done different at the end of the video was because she put polyacrylic over top of them once she finally repainted them like 6 times. But she said that she wished she had put the polyacrylic on first. Well, I just happen to be a big fan of polyacrylic. And I just happen to have a whole can of it. Just, you know, just something I have laying around just in case I decide to go clear coat everything in the house, you know. So, anywho, I took my brushes and stuff today on breaks and stuff, and I basically put a clear coat on these, okay? And I'm just asking because I'm wondering, would this be something that you would be interested in? And I'm not going to do it in these big, long videos where you watch me, you know, paint 50 of these tiles. No, I'll paint 2 or 3, then I'll put the ivory coat over top of that, and then I'm going to do a dry brush of copper. And so they'll look antique and they'll match my kitchen, because my kitchen is alabaster white and copper. So, with that being said, if a little quick tutorial on me painting those would be something you'd be interested in, leave me a comment below. And if it's not something, that's okay too. Now, I do have a craft section on my channel, so it's not something I would do a lot of, just because, you know, that messes up your algorithm and all that stuff. So, yeah, I just thought it might be something y'all might be interested in, just saying. So, just let me know. And I fooled around with these 2 florals right here last night. Oh my goodness gracious. I thought I was going to lose my mind. I could not get these the way I wanted them to be. And then finally, I basically just put them down and said, okay, good enough. So, I cut, and I cut, and I cut, and it was just, yeah. So, now, let's go ahead and get started on this center. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Literally. And these are going to tear all 2 pieces. I should have known when I put down paper and not the other ones that it was going to be a bit of a struggle. If I could get these to come off all in one big piece, it would be great. But that may or may not happen. Okay, let's just get up here and get started. I think I had that this way. So I'm going to put this just up in here and hope for the best. And this one is going to go up here like so. And we're just going to keep moving. All right, let's see here. If I can get this great big one pulled up, I think I'll be all right, because it wants to rip. And the bad news is I don't have any more of these. So it's like if I tear it all 2 pieces, which it looks like I'm going to, this is going to be a disaster. So just so you know, I'm doing my best here to not tear up the whole entire spread. And see, if these were the clear stickers, you wouldn't be having this issue. But because these are paper, yeah. Okay, let's see if we can salvage this poor sticker. So this goes, I'm going to show you how to salvage something. I hope. Okay, if I can get it off my finger for 5 seconds. There we go. This tore right here. So we're going to place it right back where it was. And that's going to camouflage where that tore. Okay. If I can get my little fat finger out of there. There we go. Now, I think we might be able to save it. So, and then what we will do, and I've had a lot of people ask about this pen I'm getting ready to get out. You know I love my glue pen because it's that little fine point, which Abigail probably moved it. Let me see. Everything here. Where did she put it? And she probably thinks it's a pen, and it's not. I may find it, I may not. Let's see here. Come on. Where did she put my glue pen? And y'all know me, I'm half blind. It's not like I can really see what I'm doing. This is what happens when you let your granddaughter organize your desk. Let's see. Where did she put it? I will take the glue pen and get underneath these. Goodness gracious. And then we will repair, okay? So I tore part of the leaf off. So where that came this way, you want to stick it right back underneath there, ever so gently. If I can get it back underneath there ever so gently, I think, oh, come on. I think that's as good as it's going to get. If I can just, I know y'all probably thinking, Donna, you know, I wouldn't be going to all that trouble. I'd done ripped that sticker up and thrown it in the floor. Well, you know what? I would if I had another sticker, but I don't. Okay, so this one is all by itself, thank goodness. I'm gonna put that up out of the way. I'm gonna pull this one up. Hope. These just, note to self, do not place down paper stickers in future. Oh, this is making a mess. What are y'all trying to tell me? To quit pre-planning. You heard that, didn't you? That great big rip. I don't even remember how I had this on here. I think I had it like this. I think. I wouldn't swear to it. Alrighty. See what I mean? I'd have been better off if I would have just did it freestyle. Live and learn. I guess I should have thought with these being paper, but I was just feeling really in the dumps yesterday and I just wanted to sit here and play with stickers, and I didn't want to not. I started getting a little inspo, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go with it. And that's pretty much what I did, is went with it. It's gonna look really good once I get done. All right, so now we're gonna come on down and hope and pray that I don't tear up anything else as badly as I've torn up this stuff. Not quite as badly. And like I said, if I had my glue pen, it wouldn't look near as bad as it does right now. Okay. Take this great big one. We're almost at the bottom. Thank goodness I did this in a classic. Oh, I don't think I could have handled it if I'd have had to do this in a big. And I'm hoping when I go to pull this stuff up that it'll all come together. That is supposed to go, let me find where it's supposed to go, like this, but I don't think that's going to happen because there's no way I can fix that now. All right, it's going to go in here like this, just because that's pretty much the easiest way for me to put it down right now. Which is probably going to mess up the whole thing I got going on here. Like, see, that's supposed to cover that up. Well, that's pretty much not going to happen. So what we're going to do is something I don't usually ever do, is we're going to do a little overlap. Right like so. And then I'm going to pull up this little yellow one, and I'm going to put it right in probably there. Then I have this one, and there's pretty much no room for it, but when you see how I mutilated it, it's probably okay because it's pretty mutilated. And it actually turned out okay, which is shocking. I really didn't think it would. So what I might do is just do a little substitution and put that there. And I might do a little ad-libbing and do, I really like this sticker. It's so pretty. And just make it look super in your face. And cover this up just if I can get it to rotate. Sticker placement can really bite. Come on, there we go. I may be playing with fire here. Let's just see if we can make this look like something that's not a dilapidated mess. I just really like that sticker, and I wanted it to sort of, all right. Once I find my glue roller, these won't look so horrible, for the lack of a better word. Okay, put that down here. And I feel like I needed to put one right there, but since I've torn them all up, and y'all are probably like, well, Donna, if you would have just done it live and in color, it would have been okay. You wouldn't have had to worry about all that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But like I said, I needed a little inspo last night, and I just sat in here for a good long while. Pretty much to almost 9 o'clock last night. Just quiet. I needed to be quiet. I just needed to, whatever it was I did, I just needed to do that. And I'm like, I was okay after that. So this is going to go, I think, or it might go up here. Right. If I can get it down straight, there we go. Thank you, Lord. And if I can get it to unpeel, I want to nest it down there just a little bit deeper, just because I didn't want it to hit that. Like, we got enough congestion over there. I don't think we need any more. Okay. No, I didn't white out some of those. I'm like, oh well. So, okay, guys. I have another question for y'all. Have you been using your stash, or have you been buying books? Like, I've bought some like Amber Prancer Day books, and What else did I buy? I bought one from Paper House. And so I'm just curious if people are planning their stash, so to speak. And if so, just leave a comment below. I'm just really curious because, you know, I've got some books that are pretty much almost just gone. Like there's nothing left in them. I mean, very little to nothing left in them. So when I say that, I'm like, well, you know, I need a couple of things, but then I have my Cricut and I want to I can make my own box stickers. That's not an issue at all. And I don't mind to do that. I actually think that I'm going to put this right here just because I feel like this sidebar needs a little something. But there's some florals out there. So here's what I was thinking, okay? I have found a couple of companies that I really, really like what they have to offer. And their licensing is not horribly out of budget, okay? So when I say that, it's like I want to do sheets of stickers with these, and I really do think these will sell because they are seriously, they're beautiful. Like I'm talking beautiful. Over the top, you know, live, love, posh, hell of a plan level, beautiful. So, y'all will get to see my little wheel here and see if I can find my glue pen. So, with that being said, and all of this is just, it takes a hot minute to do this stuff. And as you guys know, I work full time. So, I don't have the freedom that a lot of people have to be able to do all of the planning and things like that I would like to be able to do. Believe me, I wish I had the time to just sit back and plan all day long, every day, but that's not going to happen. And I probably am going to choke her if she threw away my glue pen. She probably thought, well, this doesn't write. And she'd be right. It doesn't write. I want to be able to do that. And this is something that'll be coming down the pike. And I don't want to do something that I feel like probably won't get supported. Because I know there is a lot of competition out there. So what I'm probably going to do is start like super small and just literally do like one set and see how that goes, see how people like it. Maybe 2 sets just to see, to test the waters before I go, you know, in any kind of heavy duty debt, because I'm not going to go in debt, first of all, period, because I'm very frugal with my money, and I'm just like, that is not going to happen. If I can't afford to pay for it, yeah, I ain't getting it. Because I went through that when I first got into the Happy Planner, and believe me, that rabbit hole about broke me. So, anywho, just want to put it out there that there's going to be some stuff coming down the pike. It's probably going to be a couple of months. I redid my budget, and that's where I'm at with budget. So, just so you know, it's coming. So, let's trim this up. Let me quit my running my mouth here. Y'all are probably like, shut up, and cut up that horrible looking spread you just did. And like I said, once I glue some of this down, you're not even going to be able to tell it. You really aren't. So I'm going to cut here and here. Take these little pieces and get them out of my way. Here we go. And I think what I'm going to do here is where I cut that off. Look at there. See, there's always a way to fix a horrible looking spread most of the time. Oh, I cracked my own self up. So, right sides together. And I'm, just for the sake of me not losing my mind, I'm going to put these on my, on Big Mama and punch it. And Big Mama, if you don't know, is my big old gigantic punch over here. I'm like, okay, where'd she go? And this has the punches for like the large, the classic, and the mini. So I notice a lot of things when I watch other YouTubers that I don't explain, and I apologize for that. Whew, this may be a challenge. Hopefully I can get it to go underneath here and not tear any more stickers off. That's not going to happen. Alrighty. So there we are, all punched. And, you know, yeah, it was a bit of a hot mess. But I think all in all, it's turned out pretty fair. I think it's, you know, it's a little wonky on the inside, but like I said, I can fix all of that, and y'all won't even be able to tell where I ripped those stickers. But you will, because you saw me do it, but you know what I'm saying. So there we go. There is, this is pressed florals exclusively, no other use of any other florals or boxes coming from that book exclusively. This is in my classic vertical happy planner for the last week of June, the first 3 days of July. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please consider giving me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, supporting, and commenting commenting on my videos. It really does mean so much to me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.